Okay, welcome Rangers. Let's talk. Let's talk Grant Thompson. Grant Thompson, the king of random. He was always a big inspiration for me. I found his channel a few years ago, and the things that he was making, the things that he was doing for people, was always the kind of thing that I was into. From the day I was born, I was always the builder. I was building stuff as long as I can remember. Just stupid little things like paper houses for little toys that I had. I remember when I was young, I would get duct tape for my birthday and Christmas so that I could use it to build more stuff. I found Grant Thompson's channel a few years ago, and everything that he was doing was everything that I'd lived for at that point. He was the kind of guy that was doing YouTube not for fame or money or anything else. He was doing it because he was passionate about something, and he wanted to share that passion. He was a big inspiration for me in starting this channel. And I'm sure that when you're watching this, you've already heard that Grant Thompson went paragliding and died in an accident. In one of his videos, the really long one where he was talking about things that he never told his audience, he explained that he was born in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada, and moved down south to a small town. That small town that he moved to was the small town that I was born. I was born in High River, Alberta, and I grew up there until I was 9. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that I knew the guy, but my mom did. My mom and Grant went to the same church. My mom was a bit older, but she basically grew up with Grant. Now, a little something about my mom is that she makes amazing cakes. She is never quite happy with the way they turn out, but regardless of what she says, they always look amazing. She's been hired many times to make wedding cakes and birthday cakes for people. I remember distinctly one birthday cake that she made for a friend of ours that was a guitar, and it was a really nice shape, and the icing was real good. And for the strings, she used thin licorice. The point of me telling you guys that is that my mother made Grant Thompson's wedding cake. I didn't ask about it in too much detail because, my mom was going through a hard time because she knew him. I don't like seeing my mom have a hard time. I don't like seeing anybody have a hard time. I'm using this video as a way of sending my condolences to family and friends of Grant Thompson. From me and my family, and my mother especially. I don't know right now whether or not my dad knew him. But growing up in the same town, it's likely that my dad did know him. At least through my mom. So from my mother and my father, and the rest of my family, and from all of my friends, and all of the fans of Grant Thompson, and all of everybody, I send my condolences. I send our condolences to the Thompson family. I know what it's like to have a close friend die. And knowing what it's like, it kills me that other people have to go through that. So Grant, if you can hear me, I want to say thank you and goodbye. Not just goodbye from me, but from everybody that you've made an impact on in your life. And thank you for being such an inspiration to so many people. You're one of my heroes. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Power down.